on. Hold it, Pisces. Hold on, Pisces. There we go. I forgot my hat. All right, now we're back. Now I'm Archer. Okay, it's cool. As soon as I was seeing the countdown for the go live, I looked at the screen. I'm like, what's wrong with my hair? Where's my hat? Oh, I should put that on. What's up, guys? Allie Angel, it worked. Sweet. Awesome sauce. What's up, Jenna? How's it going? Hey, Melissa. Hey, you guys ready to read some cards for Pisces? What's up, Mac? V, you guys, good luck. You got it. You got it. Good luck, V. What's up? You guys ready to read some cards for Pisces? Hi, Pisces. What's up? All right, let's do it to it. Hold on. I put the cards in the wrong perspective after Aquarius. Let's fix that. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. Okay, let's do it. Anytime I tap the table or tap the deck, I'm just cleansing the energy. It clears it so it's a fresh reading and nothing bleeds over, that type of thing. It's just the way I do it, okay? So hi, what up, Pisces? It's time to do your everything energy check-in for you and the ones on your mind. Your first reading for the month of September of 2025. However, it's a timeless reading, so whenever it found its way into your algorithm and you clicked on it and decided to come and hang out with us here for a little bit, perfect timing as always. They are timeless readings meant to find you when they're supposed to. And whatever message comes out, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, I will convey it across to you, but don't worry, because when you're with me, you are ultimately and indefinitely protected. I'm your ride or die. I got your back, and I'm your crystals. Check out my chariot. It's bulletproof. It's got T-tops. Come on, we can cruise. All right, we can go cruise the boulevard. We could rock down to Electric Avenue, but I heard it's under construction. All right, let's do it. You ready? All right, God, tap me in, tune me into Pisces energy, please and thank you, because Pisces, as you know, you are the grand finale to the fireworks display that is the Zodiac. After all your patience to listen to the 11 signs, other problems, we save the best for last. So let's tap in and tune into Pisces energy, please and thank you, God. Give me everything you got for Pisces. Let's do it to it, because supper's in the back seat and mama's home hungry. Let's go. I love you, Pisces. This is awesome. All right, let's do it. 2 shuffles. Ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty, proud, powerful Pisceans. Here we go. The reason I do the 2 shuffles and all that, it's like when you are starting a song that you have like a 1, 2, 3, 4. I use it as a count-in to get everything to harmonize and sync up with my intuition and so on and so forth. So that's just why we have the 1, 2, and then let's love this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a random Archer fact that probably nobody cares about, but hi. What's up, Selena? What you doing? I got a collab coming up with Love Fire Tarot next month. Stay tuned. We'll tell you about it. Hey, Boop. What up? All right, current conditions at Pisces. Let's do it to it. We have the 7 of Cups, George Harrison. He was a February 25th Pisces. Oh, wow. As soon as I put that card down, I started hearing My Sweet Lord by his song. One that got turned down for one of the Beatles albums, too. But when he released his solo album, it was epic. He was a February 25th Pisces. That's correct. But I'm hearing the whole, my sweet Lord, I really want to know you. I really want to go with you. It's kind of like you're not searching for like a short-term investment in your heart, in your future. You've been through enough in and out relationships over the years, and the 7 of Cups, that's my Love Island card in the tarot. No further explanations needed, right? You're tired of being made to feel like an option. You want to be somebody's everything, and you deserve that. With what you've gone through over the years, it's like you haven't just learned exactly what you want for your future partner. You're not willing to settle for less because you put a lot of work into it. Some of you guys might even be Pisces, Aries, Cuspers, but the 5 of Cups to the Tower card that comes out on this one, it does seem like at the moment you just want the person that maybe you're like, it's like fishing through a sea of Johnny Bravos, or even the one on your mind. Maybe it's like a little less conversation, a little more, you know what I mean? And it's more about one, you're not so worried about the Johnny Bravos and the ones that are all about everything, but you want the ones that can like just Scorpio energy, 8th house, that can like hold a deep conversation, something that's got more meaning to it other than just, so, what's your favorite lunch? What's your favorite color? Right? And you're like, oh yeah, Archer. Even my male Pisces are like, I love you guys. Hold on. With this 5 of that, it's like you want that one that can help to listen to your deepest desires and your needs without sweeping you under the rug. And I do actually see in the Tower card that these do not connect, okay? the energy shows of a current status and an incoming tower moment, right? That I see as a good one, like the surprise of winning a lottery or finding money in a pocket, or like, you know how you've been looking for that one earring for like ever, or for my guys, it might be like that one bracelet or watch or something, right? And then out of the blue, when you're not even thinking about it, you just find it. It's that kind of a tower moment. Because our Pisces buddy here, George, he didn't want to do the rooftop concert. But good old Paul, Gemini energy, talked him into it, of course. He's like, yeah, I know. But in the end result, it wound up being so close to home, basically, the top roof of their studio, and yet it became one of the most positive, pivotal moments in their career. I see good tower energies, and you got to have the yin, the yang, the good and the bad. Can't have bad tower moments if there's not good tower moments too. And you're like 5 years overdue for a good tower moment, so it's about darn time Lizzo showed up. In a minute, I'm gonna need a tarot reading from Archer to put me up. You know what I mean? Because the Four of Cups underneath here with the Queen of Wands shows that you are still ready and willing. There's love in the energies for you coming forward, that you're not closed off to it. You're willing to open up and give to somebody again, as long as they're willing to do it for you too. Because you've been through some rough stuff. Even George here again has the 3 cups down on the floor. The spilt cups, the 4 of Cups represent. But the good Lord above is handing out one last cup, that one last Ace of Cup that's going to overflow with for you going into the forward direction. That the Queen of Wands is Barbara Bach. And this is the one with Ringo that went the distance long term together. Maybe some of you guys will have Joe Walsh show up at your wedding. Nah, 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 nah. Anyways. Or I could, when you get married, invite me. I might know like a singer, songwriter or two. Maybe we could put a little band together. Get Bill over here out of retirement or some stuff. I don't know. Let's go into like my Sagittarius grandmother used to tell me, Archer, behind every joke lies some truth. That means you getting married someday. It's cool. I like this. All right, let's get into the past person energy in the love department. All right, because you are allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want, and this person misses the heck out of you because that's your major arcana with the Hangman. Pisces, could be another Pisces. King of Wands is here though with the Death card, and the 4 of Cups being the overall energy on this thing is, it's like this person loved to start a fight, and kind of seems like they tried to live a little bit of like a rap star lifestyle, right? That don't look like our Ringo. Not with 3 bass drums. Ringo has like the most simplest, easiest drum kit that he did the most amazing stuff with. And it's like some of you guys might even play the drums, whether it's professional or as a hobby, but you got that rhythm in you. That's like I'm hearing Gloria Estefan. The rhythm's going to get you. Oh, I like that. That's cool. But yeah, this guy's the energy. This isn't our Ringo. This is somebody trying to live like it's kind of like a rap video lifestyle, but on a Dollar Tree bottled water budget. Yeah. So it's almost the Hangman though. Similar message came out for Aquarius too. There might be something in the Aquarius energy for you, or this could be an Aquarius for some of you guys. They loved starting a fight. So they were addicted to drama like it was their drug of choice, right? And they couldn't get enough of it, to the point that they used to actually manipulate your mind in order to keep you trapped there somehow. The Death card comes out too with the Hangman. I'm seeing like the energies of like, whatever they did into your head, it's almost like you felt trapped with them somehow, or you couldn't leave or get out of the living situation or get out of the relationship. They had this ability to verbally insult you to the point that it played with your head, into the point of almost becoming a habitual apologizer or taking the blame for everything. And all you've ever tried to do was help make people better, including this person. And they treated you rough for a long time. And yet you loved them, and you put up with more than any other sign could ever have handled. For some of you guys, even with this on the Death card, they might have like took your money from you, all your hard work. Then you had to hand your money over to them, and they would control it, the controlling vibes, that kind of a vibe. And almost like you had to have an allowance. You couldn't like do. Some of you guys, it might even have been an arranged marriage for a few of you guys, maybe 3 to 5%. But it's that Hangman vibe. It's like Stu Sutcliffe didn't try to get in the way of John and Paul and their jealousy. Paul was totally jealous of Stu Sutcliffe. And Stu Sutcliffe just wanted to be a painter. He sold his first painting, and then John and Paul bullied him into buying a Hofner-based guitar when he didn't know how to play it. He played with his back to the crowd because he didn't know what he was doing. Paul wound up doing it anyways on his Rosetta 7 Gold, right? But he felt that pressure that he had to. He just wanted to buy more paints and canvases, and he wound up with a guitar that he didn't know what to do with. For some of you guys that are into painting and artwork, I'm being told you might be getting the next store online up and running if you're looking into self-business, that you got money in your art, okay? Whatever your art of choice is, but it's like an inspiration from the energies of what you went through with this one. Yeah, I'm going to get some more cards on this King of Wands because there's a lot of energies of mind, Ace of Wandsing you into submission. All right, so I want details so I'm not just kind of flying blind with it, okay? Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Pisces energy is pretty strong here. All right, okay. These messages have been deep lately. I love it. Okay, new person vibes. Now, this could either be somebody you're already connecting with or you're single and you wonder what's coming in. Allie, we fixed it, Allie. It's cool. Hi. Technology and internet has been like freaky lately. King of Swords. Ooh. King of Swords, the Four of Swords into the Three of Cups. I got chills. That was like a 9-volt to the tongue. I love it. It's shocking. Some of you guys have been rubbing your feet on the carpet and like getting a little electric pokes, confirmations. Did I not tell you that I'm like, I know you're going to be married and I'm going to like bring the wedding band, Adam Sandler singer to your, whatever, you know what I mean? Three of Cups, the wedding at Canaan, the biblical tarot. There's wedding in your energy here. There is union. All right. Archer Astrology, meteorologist, shows an incoming marriage front. So whatever your version of your dream of union is, this person is a part of it. And you guys manifested each other with that Four of Swords, that God kind of planted this seed in both of your heads that this person really sees you as a blessing in their life. But maybe it's kind of like, it's kind of interesting because it's from your perspective. Aquarius, Cancer, Libra energy on this one. It's kind of like, Pisces, you're pushing yourself almost to a point of like a Four of Swords burnout, because almost like a feeling of imposter syndrome. Like, why would they be interested in you? And yet they're sitting here being like, why would Pisces be interested in me? This is interesting. All right, let's get some clarifiers. Let's dive into this one. And if you are single, I'm being told this is something coming in. Because remember, this is the week ahead from when you find it. All right, let's dig in. You got really strong water energy. The water signs are sticking together for you. You got Scorpio, Cancer. There's Pisces. There's more Scorpio. Wow, heavy duty Scorpio. Nice. I have a lot of Scorpios in my life. They are awesome and so nurturing. Frankie's an awesome Scorpio. Miss Hawaii is a Scorpio. T's a Scorpio. I love Scorpio energy. Then you've got Sagittarius and Libra. There is Aquarius here, more Cancer, Aries, Capricorn, more Scorpio. Wow, a lot of Scorpio. Some of you guys might, either you or them, have a Scorpio stellium in yours or their charts, because that's some heavy duty Scorpio. Or somebody got a lot of Scorpio in their chart. Whoa, it's a lot of Scorpion. Anyways, let's dig in. Let's see where this goes. All right, let's start with you on the Seven of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Tower card. Let's do it to it. You guys ready? What's up, Libra MD? Dr. Libra, what's up? Doctor. Let's go. The Six of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. See, you're trying to keep yourself in check and balance right now. And it's almost like you're in a little bit of isolation, almost like going a little nomadic or putting your phone in airplane mode, because in the High Priestess, you need some time to balance and to reflect on something. You have been working really hard for something, Pisces. And it's kind of like you're at a point, well, you've been focusing on yourself and your health with the Six of Pentacles. The widow's generosity comes out. It's kind of like you're at an energetical point that maybe changing up your diets or your eating habits or focusing on your own advancement a little bit, bringing yourself into checks and balance with the High Priestess on the Temperance card. Sagittarius and Pisces energy comes in on this, because remember, the Hangman, that's the true card of patience. That's why when everybody complains about you taking too long to respond, or why do you always go quiet for a couple hours, you have Pisces. Remember, you're the leap year sign. The Gregorian calendar screwed up your whole bleh, right? Back when we just followed the sun and the moon, it was so much easier to keep track. But when a Pisces is given that time to be in their space and to reflect, it's like the fish that likes their own little fishbowl. You know what I mean? And you always come out in a powerhouse of energy. Some of the deepest ideas and the deepest thinkers of this day and age all are Pisces. You know what I mean? The thing on this is that, well, I'm scrying into the high priestess, which is your energy. I'm seeing a Pisces that just like you are like changing up so many things. Like you just love to organize things, and like it's almost like like you do embrace a little bit of your opposing sign of Virgo. Very sixth house, prioritize, organize. And remember, we're in the eclipse season right now. So we have solid Virgo across the board between a moon coming up, the earth is in Virgo, and we all take on the energies of whatever sign that the earth is transiting through. So everybody's into that energy of the sixth house, the internal reflection of like, is my pinky nail just a little bit longer than the other ones? I don't know. We all are getting an energetical feel of what it's like to be a Virgo, you know? And that's why a lot of the anxiety, the balance, the tipsiness, the feelings of vertigo are happening. Because even with Saturn retrograding back into your sign, that's almost like the Capricorn energy rolling back in for a moment to be like, hey, come on, Pisces, we're ready. Let's do this. And it's the motivation to bring you forward into it. Like maybe even for the Pisces, it does like cleaning up the closet and organizing and like moving your stuff. Like here, hold on. Right? That's Virgo vibes, right? And you might be doing that. It's like you're like the signs, the stuff you're doing or feeling like you're being autopilot, auto-driven by somebody else to do. It's like maybe you're getting into a point of like, you know, you could be like a consultant, like an interior decorator or a home organizer. Maybe I'm talking to a Pisces that like works for or owns like a cleaning company, like commercial or residential cleaning or something. It's kind of like even at this moment in the Four of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles with the Hermit card, is that it's almost like you're embracing yourself and your ascension, your leveling up of what you're doing in order to clear the mindset and like start something that allows you to embrace as many and multiple different passions that you love to pursue. Well, at the same time with the Page of Pentacles, Priscilla teaching the teachers, also being able to like help others while making some money in the process too. Allowing you to do a hobby as something full-time, right? And multiple somethings, because you being the 12th house, you are tuned into the other side, okay? You have a very deep intuition. You're very much the stealth fighter bomber pilot of the Zodiac, right? In the energies you've got on this, you have this ability to multitask like no other sign can. The real world moves too slow for you. And it's almost as if in the energies is that you can actually pursue your dreams, help pursue others in the process, whether it's something as simple as daycare, Priscilla teaching the teachers. Maybe some of you guys work in education and you might branch out and be doing like online tutoring or a little something. Maybe you write and like short stories, music and books. Maybe strictly like your best friend is your vacuum cleaner. Literally even the Pisces right now that has me in their earbuds while they're running their vacuum cleaner. You're like, this is my vacuum cleaner, Archer, high priestess. There are many like it, but this one's mine. Yeah, right? The thing that comes out on this is that you can embrace this energy that you've dreamt about and bring these dreams into reality. The lower level energies of who you used to interact with and what you used to interact with were the ones that held you back and like, oh, Pisces, you can't do that. It's like John Lennon telling his aunt, telling him, hey, the guitar's fun, John, but you'll never make a living out of it. And John Lennon's like, hold my guitar pick, watch this, right? Send her, bud. This is where the direction you could go, all right? If you come in forward onto this one, it's like you're in the process that you're calling in the person that you've dreamt of that'll help you bring these dreams into reality. And that's why you're pursuing your self-interests in order to call in the person that blends in with you. It's kind of like, you know, it's like when you get to that point that your GPS says you have arrived at your destination. It's really like you're like 5 minutes ETA to destination. Or somebody is planning to, or something about the movie Final Destination. That's why I'll never drive behind a logging truck. That poor Trans Am. Don't look, Kit. Don't look. Whatever. Maybe it's a movie night. That's cool. I like movie nights. They're fun. Hey, Jules. What up, hon? How's it going, cookies? With Saturn retrograding back into your sign, this literally just started on September 1st. This could have been the point where stuff started getting really stressful. All right. Saturn is that motivating planet to let you know that you can and manifest your dreams into reality and that you can make it through. You're experiencing a very pivotal shift right now with this Tower card put in the High Priestess. It is happening for an amazingly good outcome going forward, okay? It's that with the eclipses that are happening, and remember, one eclipse is in your sign, the other one happens in Virgo, but this is like, think of it like a whiteboard that you're just wiping out the old destinations. Don't forget the Windex. There's a Pisces cleaning up while they're listening to me. That's cool. I dig it. My Virgo placements approve of that. It's, you have wiped out the stuff you do and don't want in your life, and the people that took advantage of your nurturing and your kind-hearted nature and how you look out for everyone else. They're like, oh, wow, Pisces is just nurturing. I'm going to take a great advantage of that. And you're coming into an energy of making space for the stuff you wish to have in your life going forward. Death card with Scorpio energy. It's a big 8th house Scorpio transformation. And with all the Scorpio in your reading, it shows me you're undergoing a major level up and a major ascension. March of 2023 may resonate to you for some reason, because like that's when Saturn entered your sign for the first time originally. That's when it started. Makes sense. I get that. That was a very transformative time, or a pivotal moment in your life. Pivot. Pivot, friends. King of Pentacles. And it was the point that initiated your maturing, your growth, your leveling up. Some of you might even be having one of your Saturn returns right now too, right? The King of Pentacles, even though it shows him straight up, I can straight up tell you, there is money in your future. You ain't got nothing to worry about. And look, I called the wedding vibes before the 3 of Cups even showed up. Nice. So, but the Pentacles in the tarot mean more about stability and balance, touching earth, feeling grounded and ready to go, confidence, right? So it does seem like that maybe you haven't even been able to sleep or eat right lately. But it does feel like with the 5 of Swords, there are some chemical changes in your body going on. And it's what's leading to it happening because, you know, it's happening for the good, even though at 5 of Swords, where some people accuse you of having a resting 5 of Swords face, that's what the 5 of Swords represents. But it's also the 5 stages of grief that you're going through to get to this King of Pentacle vibe. So it's at the energy of what's happening right now, even though it might be 5 of Swords, pure hell. That's King Saul's tragic downfall, where you're feeling 5 of Swords and just over it and tired of the pains and the feelings and the stuffs. It's happening for a King of Pentacles reason going forward. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like when the scribes were telling Jesus about John the Baptist in Luke 5, right? And you know how like John's followers were fasting, right? Come back here, Temperance, to the 5 of Swords. I need you for a second. Where the followers were fasting way too often, not eating right, feeling a little, and John's like, Jesus spoke up about it because John the Baptist wasn't being nice, right? And it's kind of like that, yeah, that how when he known about it, no one tears a piece or a patch from an old cloak in order to make a new cloak. Took me a minute to remember the verse, but it's there. So that was a deeper file, but I found it. The thing on this with that 5 of Swords into the 6 of Pentacles, no one tears the piece from the new cloak to patch the old cloak, because otherwise he tears the new and the piece from it doesn't match the old cloak. Seashells by the seashore on that one. Oh my goodness, Sister Susie sitting on a syphil. But maybe the name Luke even resonates to you, because that was a lot. That was a mouthful. Whoa. The thing on it is, though, is that in the same energy, no one pours into a dirty cup, right? No one pours the new wine into the old wineskins, because it's like after having cut out the old energies from the past, why pour it into the new energies of the vessel that is you for the future? Good Lord, you're leveling up. Oh my God, it's hot, not gonna lie. Dude, Strength card, the High Priestess, Leo Taurus energy with Justice. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of major arcana. That's more major arcana than I have Beatle records, and that's a lot, right? The same thing that's coming into this. Your prayers and wishes are changing your person, like more with all the Scorpio vibes. You know, if you watch Miss Hawaii's Tarot, how she's like, Scorpio's always morphin' time, right? Dude, you are so morphing. Some of you guys might even be getting into tarot or religion, comparative religion, wanting to start it or get into it more or learn deeper. This is epic on this because you know how after having cut the energies out from the past, like Daniel in the Lion's Den with that strength card, you're looking towards the future with the Hierophant and the one that will help you fill the cup and support you like no one has supported you before. Six of Pentacles into the Justice card. Balance, something that's equal and reciprocal. And your prayers are being answered like this to change the person into the person your Seven of Cups ordering up from the cosmic kitchen. Wow, that's heavy. Some of y'all could be born on the 18th or the 8th, the 28th, the 6th, the 5th is here. Repeating fives. Fives might be stalking you like 555 or angel number 555 and such. The 14th is on repeat. The 7th, the 25th, the 11th, the 5th is here again. Anything with a 5 in it at this point, month, day, or year, it don't matter at this point because that's a lot of fives. Fives are totally stalking you. Somebody gets up at like 5:55 every morning, whether you like it or not, too, at the Four of Swords, and it interrupts your sleep patterns, right? I got you. Hey, Alyssa. What's up, hon? All right, let's get into the past person vibes. Let's see where this goes. Let's do it to it. Thanks for being here, y'all. What's up, Limitless? How you doing? Three of Wands, answering the call of Abraham. King of Cups. So you did trigger this person out of a King of Wands status into the King of Cups and a big transformation. No wonder they're still stalking you in your energy because they liked it, they loved it, and they wanted some more of it. Two of Swords on the Knight of Wands. Ten of Swords. You literally got them playing, staring at the ceiling. It's like on a single playlist at this point. That's part of the reason you're staying up, because this person won't leave you alone. The whole thing about this, it's kind of like that the way they held on and manipulated you, Libra and Leo energy on this one, God testing Abraham's faith against Isaac, you know what I mean? The vibe that comes in on this one is that they thought they could mind Ace of Wands you almost as if they were going to like manipulate. They were so miserable that they manipulated you into unhappiness, and then by like keeping you on the hook like they were your drug dealer. No wonder you're Five of Swords. That's gross. That's not fair at all. Oh my word, that's deep. Scorpio, Pisces, Aries energy on that one. Virgo seems pretty strong. Then there's Capricorn, more Scorpio. Scorpio and Virgo is like, whoa, right now. And Gemini. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, but definitely the part of the chart that energizes. Because the thing on this is, they were a bit of a Ten of Swords, Black Widow soul, right? And like, because they're not happy, Samson losing his strength, Leo, Gemini energy, and because they weren't happy, they felt like that they were going to manipulate everyone else into unhappiness. And in order to keep you on the hook like that, this was the way that you had to Ten of Swords break free, Three of Pentacles. And some of you guys did have to break free. You might even have left all of your things, and some of you guys might be in your own direction or back with family. Three of Swords into the Three of Cups, because you really did believe in this person, and they used that to their advantage. Now, this Three of Swords on the Three of Cups, the thing on this is that the way they kept week after week over-promising, under-delivering, Three of Cups, Three of Swords, Three of Cups, Three of Swords, right? This was bad on this one. And they thought they could manipulate you into this type of an energy. Whoa, that was a loud motorcycle. Whoa. They thought they could manipulate you this way into that energy. And the problem with that was that, you know, to the point where you had, like, you two stood in a gross attempt to manipulate you that resulted in being trapped with them. But you rule the 12th house. You're basically human intuition incarnated. You're a walking tarot reading. You know what I mean? Nobody can get a lie or a manipulation tactic like this past you. You're so tuned into those things. You knew what they were up to the whole time. And this is actually what's triggering and working on their massive ego death. You go, Pisces. Way to rebound. It's like that movie. What's that movie with Beyonce? Obsessed. Ali Lar and Beyonce, I think, is in it. I did dig the dude in that movie. The way he drives to work is kind of like how I drive places. It's cool. Anyways, the thing on this here, they thought that was the way to work this, but they're working on a massive ego death that will not, it's not going to be pretty, okay? And I don't like to wish bad on people. I'm just reporting on the energies, not wishing it on anyone. The thing on this is that they think that they were right, but then they have to go through this ego death This started before you. They had an ex that passed away somehow, or they lost it, or it was at least a breakup or a divorce that they mind Ace of Wands themselves into believing the person was passed away, right? It was harsh. But for whatever it is, maybe for 3 to 33% of you guys, there could very well be a widow that here. But it's like, the thing on this is that the ego death of losing you is worse of a fear on this, because it's what triggered the awakening and put it into, they were a bit of a lost soul, just wandering on autopilot like the Walking Dead or something, right? Just existing through life. You actually, basically with the Three of Wands, Aries energy, you re-energized them and it powered them back up. So I do actually see that. Granted, I'm not manifesting or wishing anything ill on anyone. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. It is not my place. I'm just sitting here reporting on the events. It's why I went to Spec Tower. I always thought I wanted to be a meteorologist. It would have been so fun. Anyways, random Archer stuff. Never mind. They're working on this massive ego death. They will actually make it through it, okay? And we go through multiple ego deaths in a lifetime, okay? They might have thought the first one was the worst one, but you actually topped it for them because you're still here and still in the energies. And so the thing on this is that they'll be okay. They'll come through this, just like you came through yours. Everything will actually proceed forward exactly as written into the plans for the both of you. 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. Now we've transitioned from repeating 5s into repeating 3s. 3, 3, 3. Some of you guys might find yourself lately getting up at 3:30 every morning, like around that. Like that's the praying hour. That was when Jesus was up at 3 every morning, right? Or somebody could even be a life path 33, or just a life path 3. March of 2023. That is a very significant date. Might even tie to this person. Somebody's born on the 14th or the 24th too. But yeah, 10 of Swords and 3 of Pentacles. They'll make it through this, and then things will move forward exactly as planned. 7 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, right to the Sun card. Leo, Gemini, Aries energy. For some of you, this is total confirmation. This was indeed the twin flame, that you are either coming nearing the end of the separation phase for reunion, or you will receive the notification that you need to see to let you know there's complete and final closure on this, okay? It's what you're wishing. You're in the driver's seat right now, Pisces. So if you're like, Archer, the past is the past, I don't want to, no thank you. God hears your prayers. You will never hear from them directly, but you'll be able to notice it through a social media feed or from word of mouth, something through the grapevine. You'll get your confirmation that you did the right thing. And for those of you wishing to manifest back in the reunion, the 4 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the Sun card says it should have already happened by Leo season. That's how close they're getting to popping. All right. It was a very big ego death and a dark night they were going through, but stand tall. They'll be showing up sooner. Okay. Some of you guys have already gotten the first communication with all those 3s. The hey. I really just literally see a hey text where they try to sweep it under the rug and kind of be like, could we just completely wipe the slate clean? But I see you want to talk about it because there's no Ace of Cups. So I see, for those of you who are choosing to forgive them, the conversation starting, but I don't see you allowing them to sweep this under the rug. I see one of those, this can't happen again conversations. And you're doing good. I love that. Okay? All right. Let's move forward. Let's see what's up with the new person vibe, shall we? And thanks for being here too, Pisces. If you wouldn't mind subscribing, I am working to manifest. I've asked for God for Christmas to get the 100K subscriber plaque for all of us here. And if you could subscribe and help be a part of it, if I can get that thing, I will do a special, when it comes, I will wrap that thing up and we will do a Christmas All Signs at some point in December, whenever it shows up. And it'll be a freebie, no super chats, TikTok. I'll answer your personal questions. We'll hang out. We'll open it together, hang it up. We'll have a good time. All right. And if you're going to be in Nashville, Tennessee on September 14th, I will be there live and in person for a meet and greet. Stay tuned to the channel because I'll be posting the location and the time here shortly. But it's a completely taken care of and sponsored event, so no ticket fees needed. All you have to do is be able to get to Nashville, and you can hang out with me. The rest of the fam will be there. We're going to have some goodie bags Melissa's making, and I will do a live all signs right to the channel. Come and hang out, come and bring a deck, and just be a part of it, okay? And me and Frankie, we're going to be doing another upcoming collab for the eclipse because we just like being friends again and hanging out because we've been busy and don't get the time to do it, but our lives are working out and we're loving it. So her and I are going to do our next collab for the eclipse on September 21st. So subscribe to me and Frankie so you're part of that. And then a very special little Halloween All Signs collab with Selena from Love Fire Tarot. That'll be on October 18th. Both of those are live from the studio here. All right, we're going to go live together on the channel. Nashville, I'll be there in person, but we're still going to stream it to the channel. So make sure that you subscribe to me, Frankie, Selena, Melissa, Sunshine Intuitive, Blue Dahlia, and Caitlin Petty. Everybody listed on the homepage in the Archer Network are the ones that I strive to follow and trust. And if you'd like to book a personal private reading with me, all you have to do is scan the QR code down below here or use the pinned comment of Melissa's or the tag to my bio on TikTok. It'll take you right to the booking site in the link tree. That'll let you pick from the date and the time from those available. And once you book the site, then I will get notified so I can reach out to you. And if you choose the one-on-one Zoom meeting, I'll send you the link to it so that you're ready. And it's like you're live right here with me on the table for your personal reading. I do record it so you get a copy afterwards to keep. Or if you just choose traditional private YouTube video, then I'll reach out, get your questions and details. And either way, whatever you pick, I do look forward to reading for you. And thank you for trusting with your energies. I'm happy to help in any way possible. All right. And definitely just subscribe and hang out. I do go live for an all signs every Monday here, as well as all the individual sign readings. And there's lots more in the Archer Astrology link tree. All right. So the QR code and the pinned in my bio will take you to all the safe to click links. Thanks for being here, Pisces. You know I love you. All right. I mean, you're the grand finale. You're the fireworks display at the end. Boom. It's epic. Okay. Let's go. Here we go. Into this new person vibes. Libra, Cancer, and Aquarius energies on this. But this is actually brought in, this person came into your life for a reason through your dreams. And it's something that you've been working for a while to manifest, because the Knight of Swords in my decks, that's God making chess moves to line things up for your path, for your soul's desired intentions that you set with him. And this is John in Amarillo, Spain, when he was filming How I Won the War during a little break from the Beatles in the 60s. And God planted that idea in his head of like, hey, John, what if you bought a big white piano? Just imagine the songs you could write on that thing. You dreamt this person into existence a while ago through your prayers, right? And then you almost is in a too good to be true energy and trying to open up and trust the connection, trust the feels, but it almost has you at a point of feeling a bit of imposter syndrome. Some of you guys did see this person through a dream or had a dream about this person before they even entered into your life. And you're like, whoa, or it's like your soulmate trying. Just so you know, on a side note, I'm being told to tell you that that feminine voice in your head that you get, regardless of if you're a boy or a girl Pisces, this don't matter. But I'm being told that for some of you, you get a feminine female voice in your head and you don't know who it is and thinking maybe it's your brain speaking to you or something. I want to let you know that you actually are a very deep scriber and a scrawler and a channeler. That unknown voice, she jumped in from me normally channeling God to let you know that voice that you hear, that's the Mother Mary, the mother of all mothers. And she walks beside you and you have the ability to communicate directly through her. Okay? That's a very deep message. Wow. There's a lot of lessons here for those of you that cut this out and are moving forward. And that might be why you're starting to feel a little maybe bit of feelings of like an imposter syndrome, or it's too good to be true, 8 of Swords, and you're unsure of what direction to go because you're like, this might be too good to be true, 4 of Wands to the 3 of Pentacles, or maybe this person doesn't treat me any better than my twin. I'm unsure, don't know, right? It's kind of like the vibes that come in is that this is getting off the ground, and it's either the fact that they do something similar to a twin, or you might fear it's like an ex or a history repeating itself. This is the rewards for your twin flame journey. You guys are on a much higher level when you're channeling you're channeling the Virgin Mary, and she just made me move that card. That's cool. Because the 8 of Cups, did I not just tell you about the level of ascension that you're going through right now? You guys are above the twin flame soulmate journey. You guys are in the twin soul journey, where you guys aren't mirroring, you and your ex mirrored. You guys are paralleling your histories, your journeys. They're similar. You're going to be amazed that the stuff that you think this person is holding back from you, the stuff that they think you're holding back from them, it's like the same thing. It's already getting off the ground, and they love you. Empress on the 8 of Cups, 4 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, they view you. I told you they view you as a blessing, a dream come true. Maybe they go quiet because it's kind of like I think you two have already dealt with the twins, and that is where it ruined both of your guys' self-confidence and everything. They went through very similar energies with their persons, their exes, just like you did. And this is a very big energy in both of your guys is rebuilding, rebuilding your self-confidence, Three of Pentacles, rebuilding your self-worth, Four of Wands, to come into a successful union. The Three of Cups to the Four of Wands. These are the two cards of marriage in the tarot. And the rewards on the Four of Wands for having dealt with the twin flame journey. Those of you especially that even had to deal with, look, because that's George Harrison, Eric Clapton, and Patty up there. That was I'd need a whole another tarot reading to tell you about that love triangle. You guys have survived something that was doomed, it was supposed to just totally shatter your faith in love. And yet that's how you guys found each other. You dreamed and manifested each other into existence. This is a higher connection than the soulmate and the twin. And the communications are getting ready to take off. Your guardian angels with the Three of Pentacles are guiding you into the direction. The thing on this is that you both are trying so hard to be the better person for the other person that it's kind of actually stressing the both of you out behind the scenes. And then you guys both wind up kind of quiet because they're on their side being like, Pisces is so caring and so nurturing in the Empress energy. And maybe I'm not good enough. Or if Pisces is doing all this work, Hierophant, oh my gosh, I got to do all this work. And you're over there being like, oh my gosh, they're so like, they get a lot of attention and I'm unsure if I'm in that level. I'm introverted, they're extroverted. And yet here's the funny part. You two are adorable. The funny part on this is whoa, I knew it. Yeah, right. The thing in it is the things that each of you fear that the other person will hate about you is actually the thing they admire the most about you. They're telling me, they're like, Archer, as soon as I said and looked over here, I giggled. I'm like, yeah, figures. When I asked, I'm like, what don't you like about Pisces? They turned the Eight of Cups around. They were like, nothing. I would never walk away from Pisces. The card literally reversed itself for me. You guys are at a point that you're just not realizing it yet, that you guys are in love. They're in love with you and you guys are already committed. You're both working to learn and trust the world again. Cancer, Aries, Libra energy is here. Capricorn, Scorpio. Ooh, cardinal energies. Ooh, piece of candy. Yeah, you've overcome, both of you guys, a lot of very similar energies that are taking this to a whole other level. Four of Swords on the Four of Swords. I got chills with the Two of Wands. Oh my gosh, that wasn't even 9 volt to the tongue. You just done hooked jumper cables up to me. Four of Swords on the Four of Swords. As I'm saying, you guys are on the same plane and doing same feelings of each other. This is wonderful because you're at that point that you're both learning to trust the world again after coming out of some very dark nights and some very bad past relationships. And you know what? When Saturn made it back into your sign on September 1st, okay, that was what signaled the end of the bully era for you and signaled the relationship that you're going to start entering into, that you have a conversation here where you guys both find out that you can love each other and trust each other and nurture each other through some rather turbulent and confusing starting points of a relationship and grow it into the long-term commitment that can be whatever you two dream it to be. Because you guys have both Eight of Pentacles done the work, and the future going forward is what you two make of it. I will be shocked if you haven't heard from this person in the next 7 days. 7 minutes, it wouldn't surprise me. This person with the Two of Wands, they see you like they're telling me that you turned a bad boy or a bad girl good. You make this person want to be a better person. I could literally be hanging out with them at a Three of Cups block party or an HOA meeting, and they'd be like, Archer, hey, Archer, what? I'm like, what? I'm drinking. What? This is my coffee. You can't have it. And they're like, I don't want your coffee. I'm like, oh, hi, what's up? And they're like, see that Pisces over there? I'm like, yeah, we're Pisces over there. They're like, that's who made me a better person. See that one right there made me a better person. And I'm like, it's a nice Pisces you got there. And they're like, I know, right? Four of Wands. For both of you guys, it's your rewards coming in. And I love this. This relationship is going to be fun. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to hear more about this. Pisces, claim this thing down in the comments. You, above all else, do deserve this for everything you've been through and dealt with. And remember, too, this will resonate to any placement of Pisces in your chart because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you such an amazing sign that it took 2 fish to explain you. You're bigger than just one. Some of you guys are twins. Either way, peace and love for you. And until next time, I'll see you then. Wishes granted. Love you, Pisces.